Welcome to new course development.
You got to have a good syllabus. I always have a syllabus quiz.
A format and organization with your modules. So really making sure that your modules flow and have a consistency between them. Whether you decide to have a vocabulary section, a read and review section, assignments, discussion boards, quizzes, keeping that format aligned in each module so that the students know what to expect from week to week.
Clear rubrics. Rubrics go a long way to help students. Samples of similar projects or previous projects can really help a student. Videos and screenshots perhaps of how to submit something or how to do things. I think those are all useful for students.
What's absolutely critical for us as instructors to help students succeed is to designate online office hours. I have found that it's best to have online office hours at least twice a week, once during the middle of the week and then once on the weekend. This gives students an opportunity to ask questions and to get answers to those questions within a reasonable amount of time to be able to accomplish the assignments during the week and get them turned in by the due dates.
Include a balance of assignments or activities that can be graded very quickly and perhaps even auto-graded, such as a quiz, a multiple choice quiz or something like that, that can be graded very quickly, with longer assignments that you have to provide more detailed feedback. Alternate between them or have those together, and the reason for that is that way the students are always getting constant feedback from you. Sometimes it's longer and more detailed, but in those times where you're trying to grade those longer assignments, they're still getting some sort of contact from you in the form of those auto-graded or those quickly graded assignments. And that can help you balance your time as well. So they're not going long periods without hearing from you.
You want to post the clear expectations and the clear directions in more than one place. When I do it, I post it not only on the description of the assignment, then when they click on the assignment, I have it down there again before they submit their assignment.
I typically put in my assignments, and then I also put my grade sheet with the answer key so that it's hidden, so that it's in there. So if I ever needed to have somebody sub in my course, all of the content is available.
Make sure that you keep a notebook or a file in your computer somewhere where you add things that you intend to tweak or you want to fix, edit for the next go around. And of course, make sure that you make those changes in the course master.
Coming up with a variety of modalities to assess your students.
Taking your course competencies and trying to figure out how do I squeeze in all of this information in 16 weeks. Figuring out initially how do I organize all of these topics and subtopics within that 16-week time frame. How much time do I spend on each of those topics? What assessments are critically necessary in order to fully determine that the students have in fact mastered each objective?
Some of the design challenges that the instructors will be facing are the video assignments. With the learning team assignments, students can go through and they could post their announcements in the form of a video, uploaded that onto Canvas versus just submitting a Word document or Excel document. When the students are put into a collaborative learning environment, assigned to a team, it's nice for them to see who each other looks like. Some students have difficulty in posting and creating that video recording. So it's important for us as instructors, as part of the design feature, is to make sure that we include in the instructions a step-by-step process of how to make a video recording, attach it to the assignment to make it easy on them.
How can you comfortably teach when you don't have the students in front of you? So really helping yourself become comfortable with the different options that are used in Canvas. Even if you try one new thing each semester, look at all of those options, attending the trainings so that you can learn more about Canvas and integrate those extra things as you become more comfortable.
Sometimes Canvas does have glitches. So do you have like a cushion built in? Or sometimes students will have technology problems. So what are you going to do about that? This is an online course. Are you going to treat those assignments as zeros, or are you going to give them a little bit of wiggle room? Are you going to do a late pass?
No one is infallible, of course, and the technology is not infallible either. So make sure that students feel empowered by informing them and communicating with them that if there's an assignment that for whatever reason does not work, to let students know that if there's a glitch, that students can resort to other means to turn in their assignments. Make sure that students know that they can take a screenshot, they can save the document, PDF it, and feel empowered that if the technology does not work, that does not mean that the assignment is not due.
Our students come to us in an online or hybrid course thinking that it might be easy or that they can breeze through and it's more of a self-paced type course. So you really need to start in the first module and set the expectations and the pace for what your course is going to look like, so that students know what to expect, they know when you're going to be grading, they know if you accept late assignments, if you do any extra credit, all of those types of things. If you can hit it up front, it makes it much easier throughout the course.
Have fun. You can have fun in an online environment. Make it fun for students and have fun while you're doing it.
It is a lot of fun after you know what you're going to do, so it's okay if you don't know what you're doing the moment you start, but you will know if you follow the process.
Teaching online has actually helped me to grow as a teacher, both in the classroom as well as teaching online. It has really made me aware of how I communicate things to students and whether I am doing things to help learners with different learning styles.
Really have fun with your course. Try and think of how you would feel if you were on the other side, and if what you're viewing is interesting and fun for the student on the other end.
It's always a continuous improvement process. Whenever we get done teaching a course, and as we go through it, we should be making notes, identifying what our strengths and weaknesses are as we go through the course, because when we're done, it's easier to go back, reflect on those, work on our course improvements after identifying our strengths and weaknesses. And that is, I've found to be the most rewarding part of it, second only to the feedback that we get from the students.
There is a tremendous amount of support on this campus. If you are about to design a course for the first time, whatever questions you have, there is somebody here who can support you, and they're only a phone call or an email away.